Hey boys and girls, today we're gonna make a portrait. And a portrait, as you know, is a picture of a person. We're not gonna make any old portrait, we're gonna make an abstract portrait today. An abstract is any art that doesn't look real. And an artist who is really great at abstract is named Paul Klee. He drew all kinds of artwork that was abstract, and he even drew portraits. So, I have found a game, discovered a game for you to create your own portrait using a dice. Now, if you don't have a dice, you can just randomly pick numbers, but it's fun to have one. There's lots of printable dice out there too. You can make one if you want to. And you'll need to print out this worksheet. Now, if you can't print it out, you can always find it on my Canvas page and just look at it on the screen, but it is kind of fun to have in front of you. And you can play with yourself or with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dice and see where it lands. And it's gonna tell me, whatever side I land on, what part of my portrait I have to draw. So I'll go ahead and go in order. It tells me to go with the nose first, then the eyes, then the cheeks, then the mouth, and then the face. So that's what I'm gonna start with. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Look at that. I rolled a 1. So that means I gotta draw that nose. Now, if it doesn't look like that, it's okay. So I'm gonna put it over to the side, maybe so you guys can see it too. And I'm gonna go ahead and draw it on my page. Now, I can put it anywhere I want to. Remember, this is abstract, so it does not have to look real, and it definitely doesn't have to be perfect. So go ahead and roll your dice, and let's see where yours lands. While you're doing that, I'm gonna draw my nose. So there's my nose. I tried to copy it as best I could. Oh, there's a little line there. Okay, so I drew it as best I could, and I put it right in the middle of my page. Now I'm gonna try not to do any erasing because I'm not trying to make it perfect. I want it to look as crazy as possible. So now I get to roll another time and see what my eyes are gonna look like. Now I can choose the same eye twice, or I can roll it twice and make 2 different eyes. We'll see, maybe that's what I'll do. All right, this time it made number 5, so that's the eye that I'm going to draw. So I can put it anywhere I want to. So there's eye number 1, and now I'm gonna roll and make eye number 2. So I got number 1 again, so let's make that eye. And I'm gonna make mine in reverse just because I want it to be angled that way. Okay, now for the cheeks. 6, oh goodness. There we go. This time I'm gonna make them the same. Well, sort of the same. Oh my goodness, it's so fun drawing in the style of Paul Klee. All right, so now I have my eyes, my nose, my cheeks. Now it's time for the mouth. Oh, gotta do that mouth now. Now, if you land on something and you really, really don't like it, no one's gonna say anything if you change the number, okay? But I'm gonna stick with my first one that I drew just because I think it looks great. And my last roll is the face. I know, it's kind of silly we're drawing the face last, but maybe this worksheet is designed for you to really think outside the box, to not really start with the face and make the stuff there, but to fit it in there and make it look really abstract. So let's give it a good roll. And I got a number 2. Oh, that looks really cool. So let's do that one. All right, so I went ahead and have all my parts on my worksheet, on my picture. And now I'm gonna start to outline it with my pen, and I'm gonna start to add my own lines and design. So we don't wanna copy someone else's artwork all the time. We wanna make it our own. So that's what I'm gonna do next, is I'm going to outline and then change and add my own style to it. All right, friends, here I go. So now I have my portrait all traced. I added my own details to it, some patterns I thought would be fun. And now I get to add color. Now the great thing about abstract is I get to add any crazy colors I want to. I don't have to go with the normal colors that a portrait looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and add lots of crazy colors. And I'm of course leave some of it black and white because I do like that Paul Klee uses black and white in his work. So you can use anything you want, crayons, markers, color pencils, or even paints. I'm gonna use markers today. So I'm gonna go ahead and start to add my color. Boys and girls, there's my crazy abstract portrait inspired by Paul Klee. I hope you guys had fun. Some of the fun of rolling the dice is kind of, you don't know what it's going to look like in the end, and I think that's really fun. So there's my portrait. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, bye.